It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and I want to talk about this little piece of news right here. I know that some people are feeling some kind of way about Clash of Worlds, about the stress of the day in and day out, the high-level fighting, the competition. Are the rewards that good? I wanted to quickly just discuss what's written in the post, and then I want to talk a little bit about my thoughts personally. Not going to be shared by everybody, obviously, but a couple of things here. 7-day break, according to popular demand. Is a week long enough? Is it too long? I guess it depends on what side of the fence that you're on. I also like to see game balance changes for the 4th season, just starting July 10th. A couple of the defensive buffs have been changed, actually making them worse. Engineerium and the Foundry is now a little bit weaker, 20% weaker, as it were. And the main takeaway from all of this is, they're paying attention to our feedback. On some level, they are. And I do want to just show you for context that I do have a little bit of knowledge on what I'm talking about with this whole activity here. Our guild is currently in 42 in the world on Hero Wars Facebook, and we're probably going to finish in the top 40, maybe even the top 35 when it's all said and done. I want to point out some things here. Where are you when it comes to Clash of Worlds? You're either on the side of it doesn't matter to you that much that you're taking the break or not, or you're on the side of you absolutely want the break because you're burnt out for whatever reason, right? And the people that are very likely the ones that are burnt out are the war planners, the generals, the guild masters, all right? The average player that isn't controlling the fight, like myself, probably isn't feeling the burnout as much, right? Now, the day in and day out, it is what it is. There's 5 attacks you got to pay attention to, but there's 3 days to do the attacks. So if you're not a general or a war planner, then it really is kind of a low stress. But the way that our guild does things, and this is what I would recommend most guilds do or adopt this in the future. I know it's difficult. There are 30 of you in a guild and you all want to do your own thing. I understand that. But what you should do is you should adopt a basic strategy, a basic bottom line strategy. So, for example, for Titans, everybody has to unlock the bridge, okay? You have to do one of the 3 gates, Bastion of Ice, Gates of Nature, or Bastion of Fire. Just do one, not all 3, just do one, all right? And then only do one sun or moon temple. And to make it a lot easier, do the one that has the least buff. All right, so in this case, the Sun Temple has 4%, the Moon Temple has 0%, so we would target the Moon Temple in this instance, yeah? And then, and only then, do we consider other Titan targets. And in our case, we like to go with either the Altar of Life, the Ether Prism, or the Spring of Elements, okay? And once those 3 are down, then we look at the Gates of Nature and the Bastion of Fire. Why is that? Well, Spring of Elements, Altar of Life, and Ether Prism don't have buffs for their fortification. The gates do. All right, Bastion of Ice has energy gain. Gates of Nature has the damage resist, and the Bastion of Fire has the added health. All right, so they're more difficult fortifications to take down. The points are similar across the board. Capture bonus is 200 for the 3 gates. Ether Prism is 175. Altar of Life is 175, and I think Spring of Elements is 200 or 140. Okay, so it's not quite as good. It is a little bit less, and that reflects the difficulty. But if your guild knows to not attack anything until you get done with the previous buildings, and we're all trained every day or every Clash of World to follow those strategies, then I think it takes a little bit off of the war planners. And the same thing can be kind of said for the hero fighting. Obviously, you want to try not to attack the Mage Academy, the barracks, or the lighthouse until you get kind of deep in. Sometimes you have to because you can't get past the bridge. I understand that. Leave the Engineerium for last. Leave the Foundry for absolute last, okay? The first thing that you guys got to do with your heroes, the Hero's Bridge. Got to do the Hero's Bridge, and then the Citadel. All right, and then take a look at these 4 locations right here: City Hall, Alchemy Tower, Bastion, and Shooting Range. Okay, this one got bonus armor. This one's got bonus magic defense. Everybody's got a good magic team to attack this one. Everybody's got a good physical team to attack this one. This one has got the higher health. Throw your Celestes at this one, right? Throw your Celestes and other Yasmin's healing blocking at this one. But you can also go after these 2 right here, Mage Academy and Barracks, because they don't have buffs. They're easier. All right, save the Foundry and the Engineerium for last. So, to wrap all of this up, I do like having a break. Breaks are good. Personally, I don't need it. I don't need the break. I get my attacks in pretty early, and, you know, it's my job to play Hero Wars on some level, but still, I don't play it more than an hour a day, if that. And usually I run out of things to do, and I have to talk about Hero Wars Mobile while I'm at it. But I just wanted to share with you our guild's basic strategy that we stick to. Sure, we have conversations throughout the day about, oh man, does anybody have a really good Ishmael to attack this position? Or hey, does anybody have a really good Aurora left to attack that position? Or who's got a really strong Earth team left? You know, we have those conversations, but as long as you stick to a basic plan, the war planning is much easier on you guys. And I'll admit, I'm not involved really in the war planning side of things, but from what I can tell, and again, we're a top 50 in the world guild in Clash of Worlds, and this is our third season in a row, top 50 in the world. I think that if more guilds adopted this strategy and stuck to it, you might not need the break. But what do I know? What do I know? Just a guy on the internet. Hope everybody's having a great day. On screen now, I got a video discussing some important information that you're going to have to know if you want to get good at this game, because of the meta is what it is. Check it out if you have time. If not, that's fine too. Please hit the like on the way out the door if you found this video valuable. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.